In this video, I am going to show you the power of intuitive energy healing. So if you're ready to learn what intuitive healing can do for you, stay with me. Let's roll it. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dee. I'm a spiritual empowerment coach and healer. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button with the little bell notification to get notified every single week as I have videos just like this one coming out, as well as messages and guidance from Spirit. So today in this video, we are going to show you physically how intuitive energy healing actually works. Now, intuitive energy healing is different from Reiki, and that's going to be a separate video. But what intuitive energy healing really does is it connects to the divine energy in order to remove and release any emotions or trapped energy that you have in your energy field. So what am I talking about, this energy field, and what am I talking about, this trapped emotions? So today, from my daughter, for she loves slime, we got some slime here. And there's a bunch of gunk in here. If you can see, there's just different stuff in there. It's just really nasty. And over here, we have a bowl filled of clean, crystal clear water. Now, this water represents your energy field. It represents how you come out of your womb, your mother's womb, when you are born. Crystal clean and clear. Now, as we go through our lives, we start to get things that happen to us. Maybe as a child, we didn't get the love that we needed as a child from our parents. And what starts to happen is there's bruises, that I call them, in our energy field. So today, the slime is representing each bruise that we get throughout our lives that go into our energy field. And what happens is now, all of a sudden, my mom said bad things to me. Maybe they were narcissistic. My dad wasn't around. All of a sudden, I have all of this stuff inside of my energy feeling like I wasn't good enough. I wasn't worth it. I'm not enough, right? And all of a sudden, I get a little bruise in my energy field. And then as I go through school and I'm trying my best and maybe I don't get the best grades and I come home and my parents yell at me and all of a sudden I'm feeling like I'm not that smart and maybe, I'm not as good as everybody else. So again, another bruise in the energy field. Now I grow up, I'm going to maybe high school, maybe I get a boyfriend, maybe my boyfriend cheats on me or, breaks up with me. And now again, I'm feeling I'm not so good enough. This type of person, totally in my energy field. It's trauma, it's emotions, it's situations, it's PTSD, it's everything, anxiety, all of that. That's what the slime represents. So now I go forward and I go to college and again, I get another relationship. Maybe I flunk out of college. Maybe I wasn't doing the right thing for myself and I'm starting to feel down and down and down. Again, more trauma, more emotions, more situations in the energy field. Now I go and I grow up and I get married and I get into this relationship with a narcissistic husband. And all of a sudden, I'm feeling like I'm crazy and I'm not good enough. Again, not good enough. You see the little pattern here. And again, energy forms, these bruises, this bad stuff in our energy. Things that we think about that gets us emotion, fills us with emotion, gets us sad, right into our energy field. Now, of course, 10 years later, I go ahead and get divorced from my ex, and now I have my children, and my children are constantly telling me how sad they are, and I feel like I'm not doing enough for them, and I feel like I can't do all that, all in my energy field. So now we have my crystal clean water when I came out of my mother's womb is now cluttered with this disgusting trauma, emotion-filled trauma. And now what happens is this stuff stays here, okay, if you can see it, it stays here until we take it out. Now, I've worked with women that are in their 50s and 60s, and when I do energy healing with them, they will recall stuff as 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old, even as like in the womb and also like 3 years old. Like I can't even remember what I was doing at 3 years old. Can you? Right? So all of a sudden, this stuff just sits here. And when things come up in your life, they will come up as well. So this is what we call emotional triggers. So say I get into a relationship and they start to treat me exactly how my ex treated me. I am going to get triggered here. All of this stuff is going to come up to the surface. And what we usually do is we push it back down. But with the power of energy healing, and especially intuitive energy healing, because intuitive is intentional. And if you've ever done a session with me, let me know below in the comments. But if you do a session with me, we talk about stuff and we talk about what this is and we talk about when it happened. And then what I do is I intentionally connect to the divine energy in order to scoop this out. So say we came and you said, okay, as a child, which is usually where I start, I didn't get the love that I needed from my mother or my father. So here I go in, I say, archangels, your spirit guides, whoever on the other side, your loved ones, I'll come in and we scoop this out just like this. And now that's released. Now we still have a bunch of other stuff in here, right? Because we went through other stuff. Another session comes up and we work on how you felt in high school when that boyfriend cheated on you or broke up with you. And we scoop it out. And another session comes and we come in here and we scoop out all of this stuff about, your ex-husband and the children and all of this. And we just get it all out. And we bring it over here. Now, I've done a video on here about why therapy doesn't work and energy healing is the best route to go. And that's exactly why. Because when we talk about things, that energy is still there. It's the energy that we need to disconnect. And this is where I say where our mind needs to connect to our energy. Because sometimes we know we're worth it. We know we're good enough. We know it, but our energy doesn't feel it. And it's because all of that is stuck in there. So with the power of intuitive energy healing, we connect to the divine energy and we let the energy, the abundant, beautiful, bright, white light energy come in and help us release all of that stuff is there. And that's why every time we do energy healing, especially, as much as I do it with all my clients, they always feel relieved at the end. They always feel like they can breathe. They always feel like they're lighter. And it's because we're removing all of this gunk. And as I realize now, it's probably ruining my towel. Anyway, so that is the power of intuitive energy healing. Let me know if you have any questions about it or your experiences with intuitive energy healing. Not Reiki. Reiki is completely different. This is on top of Reiki. I'm a Reiki master as well. But have you ever done a session of intuitive energy healing where we actually connect to specific angels, specific spirit guides, specific loved ones to come in and help you release all of that stuff that's in your energy field from your whole lifetime? Let me know your experience with it. Also, if you want to, I am teaching a course on intuitive energy healing. So if you're interested in learning how to do this for yourself and for others, you can go ahead and click in the description box below to find out all of the details about this course. It's a 6 weeks course that's it's gonna teach you how to connect to your intuition, connect to these angels, and use that energy in order to help yourself release all of that stuff. So you don't have to spend the money on going to all these energy healers to help you gain that balance and release all of these emotional things that have happened to you in your life. So if you're interested in that, it is in the description box as well as the comments below. But if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I also have a private Facebook group over there that teaches you all of this stuff, has a lot more inspirational videos of me. It's of my little community. I love it, where I get to know you a lot more and we get to interact. So go ahead and follow me over there. And yeah, make sure you hit the bell notification. Give me a like if this made complete sense to you and you're like, aha, oh my gosh, I need this. And I will talk to you guys later. Much love.